Hey, you are looking very, very cute today. I just want to let you know that. Today, we will just be examining all of the things that I have on my desk. Maybe you'll get to know a little bit more about me and just see the kind of stuff I collect. I do have a lot of like my collectible stuff on this desk, and I think a lot of it would make pretty good noise. There's not, there's no video for this, but maybe I'll put stuff up on the screen. I don't know. This video is just going to be a rambling video with a few like other sorts of triggers from the things on my shelves. It's just going to be like a relaxed video, nothing. It's not going to be a role play. It'll kind of be like the "Does this sound good?" video where I just took a random few of those things and I just tried to make some different sounds with it. So, yeah, we're going to do that same thing, but we're just going to go over it with the stuff on my desk. Not my desk, my shelf right next to my desk. Okay, well, the first thing I have here is I really like Magic the Gathering. It is one of the 3 card games I play. The other 2 being Hearthstone and Yu-Gi-Oh! But I'm more of an old school Yu-Gi-Oh! Player. I can't really play the new stuff. It's too complicated for me. But that's okay. What I have here is a magic card in a screwed shut clear casing because it was expensive and I want to make sure I keep it safe. It is the Jace the Mind Sculptor from Bloomborough, and it is the raised foil version with like the Japanese-esque art. It has like a pink background, and Jace is a fox in the art. And the card art is just so amazing. If you get the chance, I highly recommend looking up the art. The card is just Jace the Mind Sculptor, and then the artist, I believe the artist's name is, it says Tapioca. So I don't know. You should be able to find it if you just look up the card. Just like Jace the Mind Sculptor, Fox, Jace the Mind Sculptor, Furry. But anyways, this was a really expensive special edition card that I just wanted so bad. And so now I have it displayed on my desk. And I thought the tapping sound for this would be a little better. And you know what? It probably would have been, but I did trim my nails yesterday, so that could be the reason the tapping noise isn't that pronounced. But let me know what you think. And maybe I'll put pictures in here and show you what the things are. It doesn't have to be exactly mine, but like maybe just the product so that you get an idea of what I have. Okay. Let's put them away. The next thing I have on my desk I'm sure. Or on my shelf. I don't know, I keep saying desk. They are 2 bottles of Fizzy Faz. Now, I don't know if they are still safe to drink, but they are limited edition Fizzy Faz Glamrock Orange and Roxy Cola. Now, they are probably both flat now because I got them for Christmas last year. But they are just the coolest thing that I have like ever seen, and I love FNAF so much, and the marketing. Like I just feel like okay, I'm gonna be honest, whenever I get FNAF merch, it's hard for me to like use it because I like to keep it and pretend like I got it from the Pizzaplex or the actual restaurant. That's really silly. That's kind of embarrassing to admit, but that's just what it's just what I do. And these are just like, I should drink them. How long does soda stay good at room temperature, unopened? They're probably still good. I probably wouldn't die, but they are definitely flat. They make no fizz, no more bubbles. And yeah, I always leave them on my shelf just because I think they are so cool. And Glamrock Freddy and Roxy are one of my favorite characters. Okay. And then next, staying on theme, is the official Five Nights at Freddy's cookbook. And I've made 2 things from here. I've made the pizza, and I've made the hamburgers. Okay, and then we'll get the official names of them. But in a second. It is just another thing I have on my shelf because it's just such a cute, like, collector item thing. And I think Scott Cawthon and the people that made this just did such a good job. It is so cute. It just has all the pictures of the food in there, and even if I don't make it, I just like looking through it and imagining like what the menu would be like at the Pizzaplex or something. Okay, because like these are some of the recipes, and like the book is all patterned and themed. It's very cute. So they have all like the safety, like knife safety that they have in the game with like the posters, like wash your hands, knife safety. I made the pepperoni express pizza. That's what I made. It was very delicious. Making the pizza dough wasn't that hard, so I will be trying to make Funtime Foxy's 3-cheese veggie surprise pizza. At some point, it looks to have, I think zucchini on it. And like basil. Oh no, it looks really good. I'd eat it. There's like garlicky pizza twirls, circus babies, cheesy garlic bread. There's Fazbear's dunking cinnamon sticks. Yeah, the other recipe I made was Bonnie's Ultimate Burger. It was the first time I made hamburgers, and I did burn the first one, but the second two came out really good. They have like Bellora's Salmon Burger. They have Funtime Chica's Harasa Chicken Wings. They have Chicalicious Thai Patties. Oh, I know they have Foxy. Foxy's whole thing is barbecue, which I think is kind of cute and like really fitting. He even has a recipe for his own barbecue sauce. I just think that's really cute. Foxy's sloppy pulled pork burger. Fazer Blast pulled pork tacos. See, like, this is what I kind of like. Like, imagine you're at Fazer Blast and you get pulled pork tacos. Like, who wouldn't want to do that? That's what I want to do. That's what I'm going to do for a video. I'm going to take you on a date. And we're going to go to Fazer Blast. And we're going to get pulled pork tacos. Because these look really good. Or do you want, we can have instead, if you don't want that, we can have, okay, never mind. The names of some of these are kind of funny. We can have Balloon Boy's chicken and chorizo fajitas. We're still on Mexican. Glamrock Chica's breakfast, but we don't need breakfast. Is there dessert? I want dessert. Ooh, we can have Roxanne Wolf's chocolate and cherry mousse. That sounds good. Pirate Plunder Bar. Endorsed by Foxy. It looks like a brownie with like sprinkles and marshmallows. Freddy Fazbear's chocolate fudge brownies. Those look even better. Oh yeah, Sundrop energy balls. They have like, I think it's just like oats and granola and sunflower seeds. It's like a healthy snack. Oh, of course, there's Chica's cupcakes in here, of course. Oh, Vanny, Dancing Rabbit Lady Sizzling Churros, Vanny. And then Monty got beverages, which I think is pretty cute. He has like this green drink that, I can just picture myself buying at the Gator Golf refreshments booth. And that's just, I don't know why, but it just makes me so happy to see these like little things like come to life. Like Superstar Daycare Strawberry Shake. Like can't you just imagine them selling that there and all the little kids being so happy that they have a shake? And like Foxy's Fruity Cove Cooler. Here's a Sodaroni slushie. In case you don't know, Sodaroni is a in-universe drink that is pepperoni flavored soda that I unfortunately, to my disgust, would try because it's so hyped up in the universe. But I think it wouldn't be that bad if everyone drinks it. I mean, they must keep selling it for a reason. But yeah. super good noises. Noted. But here, I'll read you the back real quick before I move on. It says, let's get cooking. Delight in over 40 tasty recipes inspired by the hit Five Nights at Freddy's games, with gorgeous eye-popping photography from Freddy Fazbear's Pepperoni Express and Chica's Ultimate Thai Chicken Burger to Foxy's Fruity Cove Cooler, and El Chip's fully loaded tortillas. The official Five Nights at Freddy's cookbook is packed with mouth-watering recipes, including vegan options and vegetarian options that are hauntingly delicious. And I just think that this book is just like the cutest thing ever. And I always have this on my shelf because even if I'm not cooking, like I said, I like to fantasize and see myself there with all the recipes and imagine myself eating food at one of the restaurants just because I'm silly. Alright, I should move on to the next thing. But yeah, I absolutely love this book. The next thing, I have, we're gonna stay on FNAF for a while. I have a pile full of cheap FNAF stickers that I absolutely adore, even though they look kind of odd, some of them. I really do love them, and I use them in my videos sometimes because I like the sticker peeling sound. I'm not going to get too much into this, but it's all the characters is on stickers. I bought like a pack of 100 for like $5, and I'm probably going to order more at some point. Still have a lot left. They're really cute. But what I have next to him is my plushies. I have this. This is actually a beanie baby. Is that what it's called? But it is a pirate bear named Scully, and only reason I wanted him is because I saw him and I was like, oh my gosh, it's a bear that's a pirate. It's just like FNAF. I don't know why. But obviously because of Foxy and Freddy. But I just saw this and I just thought it'd fit right in, and so I have him on my shelf and he has cute little, it's him clapping. He has a cute little tail, and he's just a basic bear with an eye patch and a skull marking on his chest. He's very cute. I kind of don't have a spot to put my plushies in, so I have them in this like bin, and I still have them in all the wrappings, but I collect the YouTooz FNAF plushies. So I have, I believe, 6 or 5 of them right now. Right now I'm holding Springtrap. He's the last one I got because this is the last one that was released that I wanted. And I have kept them in the bag. I don't know why. I think I just want to keep them nice, but I'm not doing anything with them anyways, so I think it would be safe to take them out. But I just like kind of collecting it so that there's no harm in it. But they are all so cute. And I know a lot of people don't like the YouTooz like eyes. I get it. And you know, I understand if you want to support. I probably should be buying the official FNAF plushies, but these, I just really, really like the design of them. And I've been collecting them. I haven't been collecting there's not any really other character I'm really looking for. Aside, they haven't made Funtime Foxy yet. I don't know why. I would pick them up. Or Lolbit. I really like Lolbit. But this is the Springtrap one. And I also have... I feel like a vendor. What do you want, kid? I also have Golden Freddy, Glitch Trap, Foxy, and Glamrock Freddy. I'll get the Foxy one because I really, really like this one. The Foxy one's probably my favorite, besides the Springtrap one and the Glamrock Freddy one, because this one has a super cool detail on it that I haven't really seen the other ones have. So he has his eye patch, you know, he has his hook, he has his tail, he has his little metal arm, he has his cute little face, but he has like a tuft of chest fur on him, and I just think that it's the cutest thing ever. I unfortunately had to buy this one after it was like out of stock because YouTooz doesn't restock. So I had to buy this one after it was out of stock on the secondhand market for more money, and I was really upset, but I really wanted it, so I didn't mind. This one is also still in the bag. They're all still in the bag. I think I have a problem, but at least they make like pretty good noises, you know, right? But he's my second favorite one. Actually, he's my favorite. Out of the plushies I have, he's my favorite. FNAF one. And then next, staying on plushies. Actually, I have him right here next to the microphone. He's still in a bag. Don't bully me. But it is Ralsei from Deltarune. I bought both of them. I bought the one with the hat and the one without the hat. So I have the black and white Ralsei. And then I did see that they made the one with the mohawk from the game. I am looking at it because it is. I actually really think the green mohawk is like super fucking cute. I really think the green mohawk is cute, and it would just look so adorable. And I don't think I can pass that up. But I just bought two of these guys, and I'm gonna give my bank account a little break. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta let it breathe for a second. But I probably will be getting the one with the cute mohawk later. Because I actually really do like that variant. Also, if you were ever thinking about getting this plushie, this thing is dense. This Ralsei plush is like the good stuff. He is built so well, and I think he's like such a high quality plushie. He is like I said, he's so dense, but he's still very squishy, so you don't have to worry about that. But he feels like he has some heft to him, you know? It's good, it's good. So I have him right next to the other one, and he comes with his own pair of glasses and like a little container. And it's so cute, his little green ones. I still have to put them on him, but he's still cute without them. He has those little paws and his little hands, and he has a scarf around him. Oh, he's so cute. I've been asked to make a Ralsei video, and I definitely will. Sometime. I have a pretty good idea of what I want to do. So I guess if you really like Deltarune, I'd look forward to that. That should be fun, and I hope you guys are gonna like it when I do make it. And if you have like any suggestions, feel free to let me know in Discord or in the YouTube comments. I haven't done a suggested video yet, but they are always in the back of my mind. And if I were to do it, I would definitely give you all credit if you were the one that suggested it and I got the idea from it. If you send in a video recommendation, I will, look at it, and if I end up using your idea on the video recommendation, I will 1000% be giving you credit for that because it was your idea. Even if you wanted me to do it, it was still your idea, and I would put you either in the intro or in the description saying that I appreciate your input. Right, next. There's a lot of planes out. I don't think you can really hear it. Maybe you can. But anyways, I got some plastic cups. So you're gonna wear a hat real quick. And there's your hat. There's your hat. And this is just, basic ASMR 101. I haven't used it yet, but I will find a use for it because I really like the sound of it. Unfortunately, this one has like little divots on the side of it, so it's not like as smooth, so I don't know if that would affect the sound that much. But I will find a use for this because I really like it, although it does sound a little like echoey. I feel like the other ones sound a little different, but I might just be crazy. But yeah, I have a couple of these because it would just make for a good prop whenever I need it. And it sounds good to just tap on too. It doesn't have to be like facing the microphone. It almost sounds like rain on a window. It's kind of cute. Okay. Now, I don't think we're going to get to absolutely everything on my desk, so I'll just pick out one more thing. And that one more thing is a deck box. Now, this is my commander deck. Although it is not 100% completed, I still need to play it. It is in this really nice game-genic deck box that I really like. And it's been sitting on my desk. It's been sitting on my shelf, collecting dust, because I haven't got anyone to play with. But when I do get the opportunity to play Commander, this is the deck that I'm going to play. I have 2 other Commander decks, but I have like a werewolf deck, but that one's all blinged out, and it's just for show. And then the other one I have is a Faldorn Commander deck, but I like this one more. So, based on those last 2 commanders, do you want to guess what this commander is? Based on my channel, do you want to guess what this commander is? Based on everything you know about me thus far, do you want to guess what this commander is? I'll give you a hint. The inside of my deck box is orange. Do you have your guess in? Or, if you don't know about magic, you can guess an animal based on, or if you don't know Commander, you can guess an animal based on the colors. The inside is orange, and the outside is black. So when you think of orange and black, and perhaps a little white, what do you think of for an animal? Do you have it? Okay. The commander to this commander deck is none other than Mr. Foxglove. He is a 5-mana creature, yes, 5-mana creature. Because in Yu-Gi-Oh! They're called monsters, in Hearthstone they're called minions. I was trying to remember if I got it right. But his name is Mr. Foxglove, and he's 5 mana. He's 2 generic mana, 1 green mana, 1 white mana, and 1 blue mana. He's a legendary creature. That's one of the requirements for being your commander. They have to be a legendary creature. A legendary creature, Fox Rogue. And his stats are 3/5. So a little understated for a 5-cost minion. But he has Lifelink, which is a very strong ability, which means whenever he deals damage, I gain that much life. And then it reads, whenever Mr. Foxglove attacks, draw cards equal to the number of cards in a defending player's hand, minus the number of cards in your hand. If you didn't draw cards this way, you may put a creature card from your hand onto the battlefield. So, this deck has a whole bunch of big creatures that Mr. Foxglove can cheat out for me. Additionally, his first ability reads a little complicated, but in dumbed down terms, or in rather easier terms to understand. It basically reads, draw cards equal until you have the same number of cards in that player's hand that you attacked. So, if you have 3 cards in your hand and you attack a player with 5, you draw 2 cards. It's pretty easy to understand. But this whole deck is built around cheating out big creatures. So, I have stuff like Avenger of Zendikar and Koma, the Cosmos Serpent. I have a lot of interesting little ramp spells. I'm trying to like pull out random cards here and see if I can explain like why they're in my deck. I have a Llanowar Elves for ramp, because when you have Foxglove, when you play, you want to have ramp to get mana so you can cast your commander quicker. I had the deck list at one point, but I don't have it in front of me right now. I have a card called Body of Knowledge, which its power and toughness are equal to the number of cards in your hand. So if my hand is always full because of Mr. Foxglove, this will be a big threat. It also reads, I have no maximum hand size, which is pretty important because I'm going to be drawing so many cards, and the maximum amount of cards you can have in your hand is 7. You can overdraw in this game, so you can hold as many cards as you like, but at the end of your turn you have to discard down to 7. So this card prevents you from doing that, which is really cute. Additionally, it says whenever Body of Knowledge is dealt damage, draw that many cards. So I'm going to be drawing way too many cards, which is why not having a maximum hand size is like a really nice ability. I also believe I have Reliquary Tower in this deck, which is a land. Oops! Oh god, I almost dropped my deck. Which is a land that that allows you to have no maximum hand size, which is really helpful. I have another Bant white commander staple, Path to Exile, which lets you exile target creature for 1 mana. It is so good at instant speed. The only drawback is the opponent gets to put a basic land from their deck onto the battlefield, but it's a fine trade-off because getting rid of a scary minion creature is a lot more important than just one basic land, which isn't that much of a big deal. Oh, and I'm just picking cards randomly from my deck, but the next card I picked was in fact a card I wanted to talk about. It is 20-Toed Toad. It is 4 mana. Before you question it, he does not have 20 toes. He does not have 20 toes. Don't worry. He is a 4 mana 3/3 frog wizard. And this actually reads, your maximum hand size is 20. So it's not necessarily no limit, but it's a huge, it more than doubles your hand space. And then whenever you attack with 2 or more creatures, put 2 +1/+1 counters on 20-Toed Toad and draw a card. So it draws a lot of cards by itself, and then when 20-Toed Toad attacks, you win the game if there are 20 or more counters on it, or if you have 20 or more cards in hand. So if this deck works out and I'm drawing handfuls upon handfuls of cards, and then I play this, the chance that I can just win the game on the spot against 3 other players is so absurd. And it's just a good ad because Commander games are notorious for taking hours if nobody is dying. So there's always a good way to, it's always good to have like a end the game button in your back pocket because you don't want that. And the last card that I have pulled is a equipment spell. It's called Lava off of spur boots, and it's an equipment card is something I'm sure that you know that you can just equip to a creature, and then it gains a bonus effect. And the bonus effect that it gives it is +1, +0, so 1 attack, no toughness. It has haste and ward 1. This card is very good with Mr. Foxglove because Mr. Foxglove, its effect triggers when it battles. In Magic, when you play a minion first, it cannot attack the turn it's summoned. So, having a card that gives it haste so it can attack right away makes it so that I don't have to worry about Mr. Foxglove surviving until my next turn to attack, and I can just attack with him right away to get immediate value. Additionally, it also has a ward 1, which means if anybody wants to target it with an ability, they have to spend 1 extra mana to kill it. So we talked about Path of Exile. That exiles 1 creature on the field. If my opponent were to target Foxglove with it, they would have to spend a plains and 1 more mana of any color, which doesn't seem like that big of a deal. But if my opponent only has like 4 mana, and they have to spend 2 mana of it on a removal spell, they might spend their entire turn removing my commander when they could just, like be developing their board and such. Now, there are 100 cards in this deck. 35 of them are lands, 35, 36, 34 maybe are lands. So I'm not going to go through them all. But if you were interested in hearing more about me ramble about Magic, I would be willing to do a video just going over one of my commander decks or a commander deck if you found that really relaxing, just hearing me ramble about cards and what the effects do. So you could just let me know if you liked that. I don't know if I was just being boring for you, but so we're gonna put this away. Oh, that was loud. It is a magnetic deck box, and the magnets are strong. But yeah, this is the last thing that I was going to show you guys. I have a whole bunch of other decks, card cases, binder down there, but I'm not going to go through all of it, especially since there's no visuals, so I feel like that takes away a big part of it. But I hope you guys really enjoyed this and found this relaxing, just me rambling about a few of the stuff that I have. I actually had a lot of fun talking to you guys about it because this is stuff that I just nerd out about, I care about so much, and it was just fun to talk about. Yeah, well, I hope you have a very, very wonderful rest of your day. And please keep being yourself because you're amazing. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video.